Jet engines are often remembered in present-day aviation as emblems of technological perfection. Some of the most sophisticated machines ever built include engines such as the GE90 or the Rolls-Royce Trent 1000. They enable aircraft to operate with remarkable efficiency, deliver performance levels that were unthinkable just a few decades ago, and effortlessly cross continents. However, the reality beneath this image of perfection is far more complicated. These engines are not only challenging to design, but they are also extremely difficult to maintain. The challenges of maintenance, overhaul, and life cycle management have become as complex as the challenges of engineering itself. And it is precisely this hidden layer of complexity that raises a critical question for altitude addicts observers of aviation. Can a new entrant, such as Russia's PD-35, genuinely succeed if even the most experienced engine manufacturers encounter mounting challenges in sustaining such systems? Moving deeper into this question, we enter an age defined by ultra-high complexity. Modern high-thrust turbofan engines represent the absolute peak of aerospace engineering. Engines in the Trent or GE90 family operate under extreme conditions that push the limits of both materials science and physics. Inside these engines, the turbine section can reach temperatures that exceed the melting point of the metals used in their construction. To endure such conditions, manufacturers rely on single-crystal turbine blades, advanced ceramic coatings, and highly sophisticated cooling systems. The fan, often exceeding 3 meters in diameter, must maintain perfect balance at high rotational speeds, while compressor stages operate under immense pressure ratios. The PD-35 is designed to enter exactly this category. Targeting a thrust range of approximately 35 tons, it is a high bypass turbofan intended for wide-body aircraft, placing it in direct comparison with established Western engines. Yet reaching this level of performance is only half the challenge. This naturally leads into what can be described as the hidden battlefield of aviation: maintenance. The life cycle of modern jet engines is what truly defines their difficulty, not just their design. Engines such as the PW4000 or GE90 require constant monitoring, periodic inspections, and highly specialized overhaul procedures. Every component, from turbine rotors to fan blades, has a precisely defined service life. Even microscopic wear can lead to performance degradation or safety concerns. As a result, maintaining an engine becomes almost as complex as building it. Specialized facilities, proprietary tools, and decades of accumulated expertise are required to keep these machines operational. Increasingly, as noted across discussions within altitude addicts, the strain on this system has become more visible. Maintenance cycles are becoming more demanding. Supply chains are growing more intricate. Dependence on original equipment manufacturers is becoming more pronounced. The conclusion emerging across the aviation sector is clear. Modern engines are incredibly efficient, but they are also becoming progressively harder to sustain. From here, the focus shifts toward one of the most ambitious projects in this domain, the PD-35. This is not simply another engine program. It represents an attempt to enter one of the most demanding segments in aviation, the ultra-high-thrust turbofan category. Development began in the mid-2010s, with the goal of creating a domestic power plant for future wide-body aircraft. The engine is designed as a scalable platform, potentially supporting variants ranging from 24 to 50 tons of thrust. Technologically, the PD-35 incorporates advanced features. These include composite fan blades, modern control systems, and new heat-resistant materials designed to improve both efficiency and durability. Testing has already demonstrated that the engine can achieve its intended thrust levels, confirming the viability of its core design. At first glance, this suggests strong progress. However, the true challenge lies beyond initial performance. The real test is whether the engine can sustain that performance over decades of operation. This brings us to a deeper issue, the ecosystem problem. Modern jet engines do not exist in isolation. They are part of a vast ecosystem that includes manufacturing, certification, maintenance, and long-term support. Western manufacturers have spent decades building this ecosystem. Companies like General Electric, Rolls-Royce, and Pratt & Whitney operate global maintenance and overhaul networks. They rely on massive operational datasets to predict failures, optimize maintenance schedules, and continuously improve performance. Replicating such an ecosystem is extraordinarily difficult. It requires not only engineering expertise, but also time, investment, and experience accumulated across generations of engine development. This is where the PD-35 faces one of its most significant challenges. While the engine itself may achieve competitive performance, it must also be supported by an infrastructure capable of sustaining it throughout its entire life cycle. Without that, performance alone is not enough. As development continues, testing and timelines provide a reality check. The PD-35 program has experienced delays, with expected timelines extending toward the latter part of the decade. Testing has progressed through multiple phases, with demonstrators achieving target thrust levels. However, the focus has increasingly shifted toward durability testing, evaluating how components perform under prolonged stress and real-world conditions. This shift is crucial. It highlights a fundamental truth emphasized repeatedly within altitude Addicts analysis. Achieving initial performance is only the beginning. Long-term reliability is the real measure of success. Looking outward, the experience of Western engines offers valuable lessons. Engines such as the Trent 1000 have at times faced durability and maintenance challenges, requiring extensive inspection programs and design refinements. Similarly, the GE90, despite its strong reputation, operates within a tightly controlled maintenance ecosystem supported by global expertise. These examples do not point to failure, but rather to the inherent difficulty of sustaining high-performance engines over long periods. As engines become more advanced, the margin for error becomes smaller. Complexity increases, and with it, the demands of maintenance. This leads directly into a broader tension within modern aviation, the balance between technology and sustainability. On one side, innovation delivers clear benefits. Composite materials reduce weight, advanced aerodynamics improve efficiency, and modern systems enhance performance. On the other side, every new innovation introduces additional complexity. New materials require specialized maintenance. Advanced designs place greater stress on components. Monitoring and intervention become more critical than ever. This creates a paradox. The very features that make engines more efficient also make them harder to maintain. And this brings us to the central question. The development of the PD-35 is not just about building a powerful engine. It is about mastering an entire ecosystem of engineering, production, and long-term support. If even established manufacturers with decades of experience continue to face challenges in sustaining such engines, can a new entrant successfully navigate this complexity? The answer will depend not only on engineering capability, but also on the ability to build a sustainable support system. Because in modern aviation, success is not defined by thrust alone. It is defined by reliability over time. In conclusion, the story of the PD-35 reflects a broader truth about aviation itself. Jet engines have reached a level of sophistication where building them is only part of the challenge. Maintaining, supporting, and ensuring their long-term reliability have become equally demanding tasks. In this context, the PD-35 is more than a technological project. It is a test of whether a new ecosystem can be built to sustain one of the most complex machines ever created. And that is what makes the question so compelling. If even the most advanced engines face growing challenges, can the PD-35 truly succeed? If you liked the video, please subscribe, share, and like. Also, please take the membership of the channel to encourage us.